Hello, I'm Deb Walter, founder of Priority Bracelet, a life planner for your wrist. I'm glad you could join me today to talk about how Priority Bracelet could help you in your walk with the Lord. Priority bracelets are bracelets at work. They help you remind you of your priorities. And when you create a sterling silver bracelet with beautiful charms that remind you of your priorities throughout the day, you make better decisions and achieve your goals. I suggest putting a cross at the center of your bracelet to remind you to keep Jesus at the center of your life. Perhaps a butterfly to remind you that you are transformed into something completely new. John 3:16 and Galatians 5:22 can help you remember that we are all saved through Jesus and that the gifts of the Holy Spirit are something that we all want and need. Be still and know that I am God is a verse that helped me through a very difficult time. What would Jesus do might help you to make better decisions. I have a Noah's Ark on my bracelet to remind me to have the faith that Noah had. With God, all things are possible could remind you that indeed all things are possible. Consider what these charms might remind you to do. Perhaps you choose a bandage for healing, a birthstone or initial to remind you of a loved one, a plane or passport for travel, a flower, animal, or sun for appreciation of nature, a recycle symbol, whale or dolphin for care of our planet, a flag or an eagle for patriotism, words to reinforce like joy, hope, family, future, courage, strength, and balance. Here's a little prayer that might help you decide what to put on your bracelet. Just record your very first thought when I read this. Don't overthink it. God, please give me a little more blank and a little less blank. Help me to blank and help me to stop blank. Perhaps what you have in the blanks are things that you should be praying for and possibly things that Priority Bracelet can remind you of. Some other ideas are a graduation cap if you have a desire to continue your education, an apple to live a healthy lifestyle, a computer to keep pace with technology, a smiley face for great customer service or kindness, a cornucopia to focus on the blessings in your life and realize that your life is full, a present to remind you to live more fully in the moment and worry less about tomorrow or the next thing on your to-do list, inspire if you manage or teach others. Could a coffee cup or a teapot charm remind you to take the time to really listen to coworkers, friends, and family? Perhaps you choose a dove to represent the Holy Spirit. Pray to remind you to keep God's help. Believe to remind you to believe that God is in charge. Let go, let God to remind you to surrender all into His hands. A puzzle piece to be reminded that we only see one tiny piece of God's plan. I'm glad you could join me today to learn about Priority Bracelet and how we might help you be reminded of your goals and priorities. Priority Bracelet also makes a wonderful addition to employee development programs, women's conferences, church groups, and Girl Scout programs, and it can also be used as a fundraiser. Just give me a call or send me an email if you'd like more information. And please visit us at www.prioritybracelet.com and shop.prioritybracelet.com. Again, thank you for joining me.